Today's video takes you inside one of the most extreme automotive projects you will ever see. This isn't a regular service. This isn't a normal repair. This is a complete teardown, a full disassembly where the owner demanded only one thing: do not leave a single part untouched. What you're looking at right now is the bare chassis of the vehicle. The body has already been removed. This is the skeleton of the car, exposed, opened, and ready for the most detailed inspection possible. The process begins with a full lift inspection. When the car was raised, the mechanics checked every inch of the underbody: old bushings, rust spots, leaking seals, worn joints, and any hidden damage that normally stays out of sight. Once the inspection was complete, the team started separating the body from the frame, a job usually done by robots in an assembly plant. But here, every bolt is opened by hand. With the body removed, the chassis is fully revealed. The engine sits in the center, the transmission behind it, the exhaust system on both sides, and the front and rear suspension spread out like mechanical limbs. This is the kind of view only professional workshops ever see. The teardown starts at the front suspension. Shock absorbers, control arms, tie rods, stabilizer links. Every component is loosened and removed carefully. Some bolts have been locked in place for years, so penetrating oil, heat, and impact tools are used to break them free. Next comes the fuel system. The fuel tank is lowered, the lines are disconnected, the pump assembly is removed, and every sensor is taken out for inspection. Since the owner requested a zero-age restoration, any weak or aging component must be replaced. Now we reach the heart of the vehicle, the engine. Disconnecting an engine from a frame is a delicate and time-consuming task. Electrical harnesses are unplugged, coolant hoses are detached, exhaust manifolds are separated, fluids are drained, and the mounting bolts are finally opened. Once everything is free, an engine crane lifts the entire powertrain out of the frame. With the engine placed on the teardown bench, the real work begins. Valve covers are removed, the intake manifold is separated, the throttle body comes off, and then the timing components are exposed. Carbon deposits inside the pistons and combustion chambers are cleaned out completely. Old seals, brittle gaskets, and worn bearings are replaced with fresh OEM parts. Every component is restored to factory standards. The transmission undergoes the same level of attention. The valve body, clutch packs, gears, and solenoids are all inspected one by one. Any part close to the end of its lifespan is replaced. This ensures smooth shifting and long-term reliability once the vehicle is back on the road. The chassis itself goes through a deep cleaning process. Years of dirt or pressure washed away. Rust treatment is applied to vulnerable areas. A fresh protective coating is added to make sure the frame stays solid for many more years. Suspension mounts are reinforced, new bushings are installed, brake lines are refreshed, the differential is serviced, and the drive shaft is balanced. Once the cleaning and preparation are complete, reassembly begins. This is the most satisfying part of the restoration. Each part returns to its exact place with the correct torque settings. The engine is lowered back into the frame. The transmission is aligned perfectly. The drive shaft is installed. Suspension components are mounted, brakes are fitted, and every sensor is reconnected. Finally, the restored body is carefully lowered back onto the chassis. Even a tiny misalignment can cause doors to close improperly, so this step is done with precision and patience. New fluids are poured in: oil, coolant, transmission fluid, brake fluid, and the vehicle is ready for its first start. When the key is turned, the engine idles smoothly, almost silently, like a machine that has just left the factory. No vibrations, no knocking sound leaks, no errors. What started as a complete teardown, a car stripped down to its last bolt, is now reborn. This is more than repair work. This is craftsmanship. This is mechanical art. A full transformation from skeleton to a perfectly restored machine.